So I'm feeling all extra because I decided to review Love and Hip Hop Miami. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? What's up? What's up? Ray of Sunshines, what's going on? Are you still living in your light and truth? We still in January. I surely hope so, because you know easily we'll flip and do 100 in the shade with our eyes closed. I know I'm jumping on the train kind of late to review Love and Hip Hop Miami, but guess what? I was like, oh, why didn't I start in the beginning? Like, because I didn't start watching it until I was at work with Malik and Chris. And baby, I'm so glad that I decided to watch it, because now, bitch, I'm finna review it. Get with it. Let's get into it. I'm not going back to episodes 1 and 2, okay? Unless y'all say down below in the comments that you really want me to, then I will go back. So listen, Bobby Lights. I love Bobby Lights. I don't know if he could sing or not or nothing, but I like how extra he has been in the first 2 episodes. See, I've been watching. Y'all look how good my poinsettia's doing. Yeah, I've been watching, but I just wasn't, reviewing. But baby, he extra, since Trina ain't supporting his music career, and they had their little tiff, and well, let's see how that works out for you, honey. Go on, Bobby, try and do your very best to prove everybody wrong. Had to try and bring in a little more light, because y'all. Oh, so like I said, he's beefing with Trina, because she doesn't support his music career. And so he's all like, well, I know where to go get my support. And we are introduced into his gorgeous, his handsome, very debonair boyfriend, Jeff. And they're sitting out on the patio at a restaurant. And Jeff is saying, I really need more time with you. I need to spend more time with you. I am now living out loud because of you. You allow me to live in my truth. And I appreciate that, but I need more of you. And Bobby tries to explain how his career is taking him away a little bit, but he's going to do a little more. And then he pulls off this harmonica from his chain, some kind of music, it's hard to believe it's a harmonica. Blows a little note, honey, and then throws out 1, 2 chords. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, is that what we doing? Because I'm not sure about that chord and those notes you was trying to hit. I'm hoping that's not what your music sounds like, Bobby. I'm hoping that you're not fully auto-tuned either, Bobby. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. It was cold outside, honey. Me and Malik was looking at each other like, what is you doing? We see Pleasure P after Shay did some things that he didn't like, beefing with Baby Blue. Whoa. They, I guess took a little break because, how you be mad, I don't want to talk to you or whatever. And that's reasonable, but wasn't reasonable was that he met up with his ex gorgeous Jamaican girlfriend Gabby, and we know from out of his mouth that she's the one that got away. Nigga. We see Pleasure P meeting up with the guys and are on another patio or outdoor somewhere, and Pleasure P says, I need you to apologize to Shay. You guys were both wrong, but I need you to apologize to her. He was like, do you love her? He was like, yeah. I'm looking like, nigga, you don't love her. How you love her? See, this catch me later on today, okay? Because we talking about something like this in Car Confessions Wednesday. But so he said he loves her, and she around, she my girl, and I need you to apologize. Now I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that for bringing it to the forefront and saying that they both were wrong in it, and that he does need you to. I need you to talk to him. I need you to go and apologize to my girl. That's the right thing to do. That's what I need you to do. So I was there for all of that. He also tells Baby Blue, whoa, that he met up with his ex Gabby, because he was like, well, do you love her? He was like, yeah, but I don't know. I ran into my ex Gabby and she's the one that got away. Niggas. And I'm not sure where I want to go with that. And Baby Blue, we're gonna call him BB, because that's too much for me to say Baby Blue, whoa, constantly. He said something that made perfectly good sense that I really hope that P heard. The fact of the matter is, she saw that you were getting back together with the group, that the band is all together, and that you're about to do big things, and she wanted to be in on that. He said himself that he wasn't even sure why she stopped talking to him. Because you didn't have no money, my nigga. You didn't have no money. Now here she is, okay? Listen, I know Depends on what you like, but most people would say that Shay is in no comparison to Miss Gabby. But Shay, you know, is a beauty in her own right. Her body is fucking banging. We go in and we see Michelle Poosh and Malik. So first off, when they said Malik, we both looked at each other and had to put it on pause because, honey, we read all through that little thing because they were telling us, you know, that he always says that they're in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. We hit pause so quick because, baby, all his aura said that he liked people that played on the same team as him, that he was indeed gay. And then it came out that Michelle was actually his beard. So he was saying that he wasn't, you know, that he wasn't sure how people would receive him and if they would want to work with him if they knew that he was openly gay. So instead, you're going to ruin people's lives and pretend and have Michelle as a beard and let other women think, and I hope women, you didn't think that he was straight, because nothing about him says that he was straight. Get you some discernment. Get to praying right now. Lord, give me discernment so that I know what's what. With all the cheating niggas, the gay niggas, the people funny with their money, your friends, baby, discernment is something that you absolutely need. I digress. We see them interact just momentarily, and then they go over to Prince, who had just a little bit of a segment today, and I forgot who he was giving or promoting for that day, who he had at the club. But we found out he has a girlfriend, and in the industry, unfortunately, it's the truth, they are more marketable as single men versus as men with connections, which is so sad. Like, for me, I think it's good to see you in a relationship. That says a lot about you, about your character. I absolutely love seeing these young men when they're doing right. But she's blowing him up. 35 texts, 1 million calls, you know. And I'm number one saying, when I first see it, I say, well, you need to at least make sure everything's okay. Read one of those text messages to make sure she's okay before ignoring her the way you did. And then he opened his mouth and said she had every reason to be a little insecure because he had cheated on her previously, because you have to wine and dine your clientele. Nah, nigga, you don't. You don't. You can be friendly. You can show them a great time, but your penis does not need to meet their vagina in any means necessary. In any situation at all, they do not need to meet, okay? It's not like East and West, the twins shall meet. Never. They don't, right? So then we get back to Pleasure P, and he's meeting up with Shay, and he, you know, again, out on the veranda, on a patio somewhere. You know, I love patio dining, and I guess Miami is the place for it. It's sort of like California with all that good sun, but Miami is south, okay? So it's hot and humid. I ain't never been to Florida. I'm coming to Florida. Who gonna show me around when I get to Florida? He says he's meeting up with Shay to talk to her because he really does love her and wants things to work out. They need to get some stuff straight. I hate that he keeps saying that he loves her. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, because you can't love me like this. How you love me? Ooh, check me out later. Check me out later. So he tells her that he talked to Baby Blue Woe about needing to apologize to her, and that they have like some type of event later on recognizing the group, and that he wants her to come and to support him. And she's all like, we're good, you know, because you're good, you're faithful, you're loyal, etc., etc. And then he comes with, you know, we all make mistakes. And Shay says, well, what are you trying to tell me? He said, nothing. I just want you to know that we're all human. We all make mistakes and nobody's perfect. Like, I'm looking at him going like, he is like setting her up already. Like trying to give her, you know, give her insight. And she ain't using her fucking discernment. Because, baby, my lights was going off for her. But, of course, I knew what was happening. And, you know, she was just like, well, you know how I feel and what has happened to me in the past. So, you know, like trying to remind him, like, don't fuck up, because you already know how I feel about this shit. You saw what happened with me and Scrappy. You saw how I felt about him and what happened to me. I embarrassed myself. I don't want to be embarrassed again loving you. Okay? Don't fucking embarrass me loving you. Don't have me sitting here looking foolish because I love you. Don't fucking have me looking foolish and stupid because I'm all head over heels for your ass and you give 0 fucks about me. That's how Shay was feeling. You know what? I have a note on my thing that says I really feel like he's going to break her heart and leave her for Gabby, and she going to go effing batshit crazy, okay? So then we see Jojo, and I promise you, I was like, who is this girl? Like, what? She coming in on the 3rd episode. Is she on the front? Like, I couldn't even remember if I seen her, like, as part of the intro or not, and I still can't remember. So y'all tell me, is she a fixture? She must be a fixture, because we see her and she's some type of designer getting ready to open up a boutique, and her and her mom are sitting in the kitchen or dining area, and her mom is looking at some divorce papers, and she's telling her daughter, hey, Jojo, your dad's filing for a divorce and he ain't giving me no money. He's not going to give me any alimony. And then she reminded her mother how her father did her, because she didn't go the direction that he wanted her to. He put her out, right? With no money, cut her off. And so I'm thinking, Mom, do you not remember how ruthless Papa is? Like, my daddy is, my padre, mi padre is ruthless. Like, he gives 0 fucks, and I'm his blood. You are his wife, and evidently he gives 0 fucks because you don't have any skills. Ladies, listen, I know that we do stay home and take care of the children, but there are avenues and income streams that you can find, that you can do from home. You can write a book, you can vlog, you can be a YouTube content creator, but don't get stuck relying on someone else's income for yourself, because this is the shit that happens. He's gonna leave her high and dry, okay? So then we see Jeff. I actually was thinking, now why is he on the confessional by himself? Like, what's happening? Well, we see Jeff and we walking up, and he is going to meet who? Malik. Evidently, Malik has been in his DMs and wanted to hook up with him and see him. They previously dated when they both were in the closet on the down low. They would hang out at straight clubs together, you know, pretending as if they were there for the ladies, but in actuality, they were really on a date, okay? Like, I prefer a man that lives in their truth. If you gay, you gay. If you gay, you gay. If you like both men and women, so be it. But live in your truth and don't fucking mess somebody else's life up. Like Michelle said, she said, it's not fair to me that you say we're in a relationship. You're going to mess up me wanting to be in a relationship for somebody thinking that you and I are together. And if people don't want to fuck with you, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you, whether you straight or you gay. So get your life and get it together. I didn't say that before, but I just said it now. So as they're talking, you can see that they both miss one another, that they both have really good chemistry. And all of a sudden, it's too much for Malik. He has to step away and go to the restroom because he realizes that, well, he's always known that Jeff was the one that got away. These motherfuckers are the one that got away, okay? I'm always the one that gets away. And then they with somebody else. Like, I'm the one that got, how the fuck did I get away? You walked away, my nigga. That's how I got away. Like, you did something else. I scared you with all this goodness that I have. So you walked away. You didn't get your shit together. Let me get off my own soapbox and get back to what we're talking about. So he takes a break, and you know, the producer asks, he's just like, I realized that I love him, and he's the one that got away, and blah 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 blah. So here comes Jeff, and then he explains that to him, and he expresses it to him, right? And the next thing you know, they're embracing this passionate ass fucking kiss. Like, if that kiss was me and another, you know, a man that I was dealing with, baby, that kiss said everything. You hear me when I say it said everything? It gave me all kinds of life and goodness and whoo, I mean, and they 2 men. I'm not attracted by 2 men, but the kiss, you could tell, had a lot of emotion and a lot of passion inside of it, okay? Now, I know us as black women, we're looking at that. A lot of us as black women are looking at that like there's 2 men that got away. 2 very handsome men that have gotten away. And now here we are, you know, lacking in, you know, single black men because they're gay or they're in prison or they on the down low. Like, there are a lot of us that are thinking that. I'm just saying it because I know what you think. You know, I live in my own truth. I live in my light. And I'm just telling you how we think. A lot of women are side-eyeing and looking at, a lot of black women are side-eyeing and looking at those 2 men going, what the fuck happened to you? Nothing. That's the choice that they made. That's the choice that they made. Anyway, I digress yet again. So here, let me say this. So Bobby gonna beat their ass when they find out. Bobby is a fucking firecracker. But I really feel that Malik and Jeff match, if you know what I mean. When I say match, they fit well together. They look good together. They jive together well. Their chemistry is very good. Not to say that Bobby and Jeff don't match, but not as well as Malik and Jeff. And I feel like Bobby is the one that taught Jeff how to live in his own truth. That loved him enough to show him that it's okay to be gay. It's okay to live your life how you want to and fuck what everybody else says. Bobby gonna whoop their ass. Do you hear me? If things get serious, Bobby gonna whoop their ass. So then we're at Jojo's opening at her boutique, and you see Amara La Negra, Veronica Vega, and Steph LaCour in the boutique, and in walks Hollywood. I don't like Hollywood, not even a little bit. This episode has made me dislike him that much more. The point of him being there was to apologize to fucking Amara for his behavior previously. Let me say this though, okay? Let me say this. Veronica Vega, bitch walked through, looked fire. You hear me? Fire. I was like, yes, this peach is inspired by that look that she had. When I say she looked, I had to give it to a girl. I was like, all right, girl, I like that little blunt cut and your outfit is banging. I love a good peach, a good nude looking color. Well, he was supposed to be apologizing to Amara, but it turned into him insulting her because she questioned him. It didn't feel sincere for her. And he said, see, it's now this is ignorant. You being ignorant. Windmill his motherfucking ass is how I felt. And guess what? I was really proud of Amara La Negra's response, okay? She gave, though she is Afro-Latina, okay, that means she is black and Latina, and baby, Amara La Negra is gorgeous, okay? She is breaking the internet with her fineness. Is that a word? Like all that chocolate skin, beautiful. And then when she gets to speaking in Spanish, baby, I'd be like, girl, if I was gay, you could get it, because she is absolutely gorgeous. Curves for days, thick just enough. And then I realized Hollywood was like, you just mad that I'm not like fawning all over you like everybody else. No, nigga, you insulted me. And evidently you do think I'm something because you made mention of it. I never said shit about it. You made mention of how good I look and that maybe possibly people be all over me. And maybe, just maybe, that would have been you too if I would have straightened my hair for you. Okay? Like, y'all, let me get off my soapbox. But she gave the greatest, responses, right? She gave black girl clap back quick. Yeah, I know she Latina, and that's enough spice mixed with the black girl, honey. It was all too much for everybody. She told him like it was. It was not a sincere apology. And the only reason that you're apologizing is because you're trying to get into Veronica Vega's panties, okay? That is really why he said anything. But guess what? So she told Veronica, well, listen, I don't want you can't go out on a date with him now. And Steph was like, no, you can't do that to her. You can't do that to her. And Veronica said, don't worry, because he has to come with the coinage. He has to be able to have the bag. The bag must be secured, and he must be willing to spend it on me. Houses and yachts and bags and money. And she was just naming it. And I was like, come on, Veronica. Come on and call a spade a spade. If the nigga can't do lavish shit, right? If we can't jet set and get lavish things, then I don't want to fuck with him. Those were her words. Not mine, okay? I paraphrased. So then you see Jojo's dad show up, and her mom is like, why is he here? And Jojo's like, he's here to support me. And I'm all like, but didn't you just get mad because he wouldn't give you no money? But whatever, that is your family, and you do want him there. But he pretty much called her mama trash, said you are a horrible mother. Called her mother trash, said you are a horrible mother. And that she would not be getting one single dime from him ever again. That he would spend $1 million on a lawyer before he decided he would give her any kind of money. My nigga, okay? Listen. That's why I need you to get your own bag, ladies. I'm secure. I secure my own bag. I do appreciate a little help here and there. If we're together and we're married, I appreciate you to come in and take over the bulk. We didn't have this conversation, but I do secure my bag, because this is why. I secure my bag. That's all I know how to do, is to secure a fucking bag. Okay, so here's where it gets real juicy. So we're at the event. And Pleasure P and Shay come in, and everybody sees them, and Shay goes off and she talks to Baby Blue Whoa, and he gives her a sincere apology, and I liked it. And she said, because you know you call me all kind of bitches and hoes. She was very degrading too and disrespectful, but I didn't hear her apologize, okay? All she said was, I didn't call you fat. Yeah, you did. You called him pregnant in a shiny suit. Do you not remember, girl? Anyway, we didn't see her apologize. Let's hope that she did humble herself and apologize for the sake of her boyfriend and his bandmates. Is that a word? Is that bandmates? Whatever. So he apologizes to her, and then she says, I'm family and I'm not going nowhere. And when she said that, I'm all like, please don't toot your own fucking horn. Today is not the day to pull it. Boop, boop. Not at all, okay? Don't say I'm not going nowhere. Just say I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be careful with the things we say, okay? So Shay goes wherever she goes. Oh, no, she goes and tells P, yeah, he apologized. We're in a good place. Baby Blue Whoa also is in agreement. Then she goes away. I don't know where she went, to the bathroom to get a drink, to get some food, ice cream, whatever. And all of a sudden we see coming in the Jamaican beauty, gorgeous Gabby. She walks into the door, and when they see her, every last one of them, all three of them standing there. One of them's missing. I don't know which one. I don't know them all by name. They got dumbass names. Anyway, they were dumbass in the 90s too, okay? Or the 2000s. When were they out? Anyway. So we see her walking in, and everybody is shocked. Well, as soon as she comes in, P, you know, she hugs P. P hugs her back, and P's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? P's very uncomfortable. You could see it, like, I didn't invite you here. He escorts her to the patio, I guess, to have a conversation with her. So when he's out on the patio with her, he tells her, you know, I don't like surprises. And she's all like, it's a good surprise. Well, we find out that they've been texting and talking on the phone. They've been communicating, but she hadn't seen him in person since the last time they met up. And so she saw that they were having this event for the group, and that she would come and surprise him. Well, surprise, surprise, okay? Surprise! We are all surprised when she walked up, okay? So they're sitting and they're talking, and she's feeding ice cream. And I'm all like, this is not good. Like, Pete, you don't have to lean in when she puts the spoon up. You need to move the spoon out her way. Like, oh, no, I'm good. Like, you need to be doing a little more evasive action, because you know your girl is crazy. This is what I'm thinking. And so we see Shay in the background walking up to Baby Blue Whoa and whatever the other dude's name is. And they're good friends of his, because they're all like, he's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. Now, we know this might have been staged just a tad bit, but he's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. Them your friends, P. Them your friends, okay? Because your friends do cover for you. And you can hear Baby Blue in the back going, P, P, like trying to get his attention. Like, get yourself in order, because here come this crazy bitch. You know she crazy. We all know she crazy. Bucky done been crazy. So she come out, she see him, and she says, P. P. And P looks around, honey. And she was like, oh, well, hello, stranger. And chucks the damn ice cream cone she was carrying at the girl's forehead. It hits her. I'm all like, that wasn't staged, because I'm sure that bitch was not prepared for that. Nobody would be like, yeah, I'm okay to get an ice cream cone thrown at me. I am not. Not now, not ever. And she literally is sitting there like this. Now, I would have been across that bench if it was me. But Gabby looks like she's got too much class and elegance for that, honey. I got a lot of class, style, and elegance, but I'm also ratchet as fuck. And we would have been rumbling. And then also, I was like, why is the bodyguard blocking her from going over to where her man is? Does he not know that's her man? Like, he literally scooted over. But I guess that's their responsibility. I'm not a bodyguard, never have been, never will be, but I will need bodyguards of my own soon enough. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching the first time I reviewed Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is episode number 3. I done forgot what the name of it is. Do not forget to subscribe to become a ray of sunshine to live in your light and truth. If you want me to review episodes 1 and 2, comment down below. What did you think about the episode? What do you think about the whole Shay Gabby situation? What do you think about Amara La Negra and Hollywood? Jeff and Malik and Bobby, honey, that's gonna be a triangle for the gods. Like, I'm here for all the messiness of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.